Hello, guys. This video, I will talk about how to win the game. And let's tell you something about the Chinese chess competition. And there are three persons in this Chinese chess game competition. The two players, you and your opponent. The third one is the referee. In Chinese chess game, the referee will tell you something you can do and what you can't do. Now, let's start. Now, there are three phases of the Chinese chess game. The beginning, the end, and the middle game, or the battle. But where is the boundary? We can see now this situation. All the pieces are on their own original position. It's the red one's turn to move his piece, one piece, and next it's the green one's turn. We can say the first 10 moves. We can say this is the beginning. And from the 11 moves, we start fighting, and the battle is starting. After a fight, there are only several pieces on the Chinese chessboard. We can say then is the end of the game. Sometimes you can always see the Chinese chess game in the street corners or at home. You can always see the player put his cannon to the middle of the Chinese chessboard. This position. The last video I introduced how to say this motion. Cannon 2 moves 5. Right? This is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cannon 2 moves 5. Why he did it? Because this act is very aggressive. Why? Now this cannon wants to attack this soldier, and you, the red one, you aimed the cannon at the green general. It's very aggressive. Although there are two pieces between the general and your cannon. So this motion mostly occurred all the time. Okay. Now, when you did this, what will the green reply? He will move his horse to this position. We say horse 8 advance this 7, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Horse 8 advances 7. Why? Why he did this? Because now the cannon eat or attack this soldier. The horse will attack your cannon here, right? So now the horse protected this soldier. Okay. By the way, now I will tell you the scores about the Chinese chessmen. Now, the general's score is 10,000. Because if the general dies, you lose the game, right? At the beginning of the game, now the score of soldier is 1. Only 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. And because the elephant and the advisors can't cross the river, the score of the elephant and advisor, they both only 2. Score is 2, 2, 2, 2. The horse is 5, 5, 5. And the cannon is 6, 6, 6. And the chariot, each chariot is 12. Okay, so at the beginning of the Chinese chess game, you can't eat 2 pieces. For example, the cannon and horse, or cannon or horse with 1 chariot. Do an exchange No, it's not worthy. So like this. Now the chariot died. The green horse died. The green cannon died. Now the green one has 2 chariots, but you only have 1 chariot. So the score his is bigger than yours, right? Okay, now how to move the red pieces, and I will tell you the Chinese chess game is a strategy game. So you should ask yourself how to move the pieces, because you have a lot of choices. Why? Now you can move your chariot or your horses, and your bishop, your elephants, advisors, general, or one of the 5 soldiers or cannons. You should ask yourself how and why to move that piece now. Everybody has his own computing power in his brain. Okay, who has the stronger computing power? Who is more powerful than the opponent? He could win the game, right? And now, if the green one moves his horse, you move the horse too. Why? Because they are fighting now, and the chariot is the most powerful pieces than the others, right? Because the score is 12 and he is 5, he is 6. You should, as soon as possible, move your chariots to the boundary of the river to patrol the river. Okay. Now I move the horse to this position, and next move I want to move my chariot to this position and control the whole line, whole vertical line, and threaten his cannon. Okay. Now the red one moved the horse to this position. The green one moved the chariot to this position. Now it's the red one's turn. He moved the chariot to this motion. We say chariot 1 moves 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And now the red chariot and the green chariot both control. They are controlling this line. Okay. And now it's the green one's turn. He wants to move this chariot to the boundary of the river as soon as possible. So now he moves this horse to this position or this position. If he do this move, this cannon can attack this horse, but the green one has no benefits. So the green one moves his horse to this position and protect this soldier, as same as this horse did. Right? Look at the two horses and the two cannons. The two horses they are on this line. They looks like a screen, right? What is a screen mean? Look at this. This is a screen. It can be put in the living room. Okay. So we call these two horses, it's a screen horse. screen horse because they look like a screen. And now you have a lot of choices how to move. And now you can't attack this because two horses protected it. Now you can move the chariot to this position or this position. Why? Why do this act? Because I want to squeeze his space to move the pieces. Okay. But now I want to move this soldier to this position. So soldier 3 advances 1. Why? Because now this horse can't move to this position, right? And this position. He only can move to this position and this position. I want to kill the general, his general, as soon as possible. So I ought to move my bigger score pieces to another side of the river. So now soldier 3 advances 1. And he does the same act or move. Soldier 3 1 2 3 3 advances 1. And now this horse can move to this position or this position. Right? And now it's the red one's turn. He moves the chariot. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Chariot 2 advances 6. Why? Because he wants to squeeze his space or attack this soldier to threaten this horse. But now this horse is protected by this cannon. So now I just squeeze his space. If not, the next move, the green cannon will move to this position to squeeze your space. Okay. Now, what piece does the green move? He move his chariot. Chariot 1 advances 1. Why? Why? Because he wants to move the chariot to this position or this position to control this line and or this line. He must move his chariot to the boundary of the river as soon as possible to fight. But now, what? It's the red one's turn. Now, the horse wants to move to this position. But now the green soldier is here. So my soldier can't move to this position. If I do this, he will attack my soldier. So I move the horse to this position. And it's the red one's turn. So now, how many moves he did? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? He did 6. And how many he did? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So now it's the green one's turn. He moves his chariot to this position. Why? It's okay. Or this position is okay too. Why? If you move to this position, the red horse can't move to this position. If you do this, I will attack you. Right? So he can't do this. But now the chariot don't do this, but moves to this position. Why? Because he wants to move to this position to threaten this cannon. Now the red chariot can't move to this position. Why? If you do this, this cannon will attack this chariot. So now he can move his advisor to this position. Why move this advisor, not this advisor? Why? Because now this general can't move to this position because this chariot can attack your general. So I move this advisor to this position, and my general can move to this position, and this line is safe, right? So his chariot succeeded moving to the boundary of the river successfully from this position, this position, this position, this position. 1, 2, 3. 3 moves to move his chariot to the boundary and controls this line. It's okay. And now this phase is the beginning of the game, because they are not attacking each other, right? So now you can play the green one and your opponent can play the red one. This situation is acceptable for both players, and we moved our pieces like a senior player, right? Sometimes you can see in the street corners or parks, you will see some players act like a junior player, like a fish. Why? At the beginning of the game, we should lay out or schedule our army to the correct positions to be ready for fighting. Okay, let's tell you why someone moves their pieces like a junior player. Now, Cannon 2 moves 5. Cannon 8 moves 5. And now this cannon can attack this soldier. No, don't do this. Now you just get 1 score, but your chariots or horses are at home on the original position. You ought to move them to the boundary of the river as soon as possible. So this attack, this motion looks like you are a junior player, Chinese chess player. Why? Because now he can advisor 6 advances 5. Next move, he will move his horse to this position and threaten your cannon. You must run away. And his horse is out. And now you just get a small soldier, no other benefits. So now don't attack this soldier. We need to know within 5 or 3 moves we ought not to attack your opponent. Okay, now let's move horse. Horse 2 advances 3. Horse 8 advances 7. Chariot 1 advances 1. Chariot 9 moves 8. And now chariot 1 moves 6. Why? Why the chariot moved to this position? Because he wants to move to this position to control this line. But now the green don't know what's the purpose of the red one. He do this. Your opponent want to attack this soldier to threaten this horse, right? Right? But now I just chariot 6 to advance this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So chariot 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chariot 6 advances 7. Why? I'm not scared you attack my horse. Now I want to move to this position to attack your horse. If I attack this horse, you attack me, and this cannon can attack your chariot on this position, right? So now he doesn't eat this soldier, but moves his horse to this position. Horse 2 advances 1. It's not correct. He should move his horse to this position. But he did it by mistake. And now it's the red one's turn. He chariot 9 advances 1. Now look at this situation. The green cannon can attack this horse without protecting, right? So he did it. Now the battle is beginning. Now it's the middle of the game, the second phase. But you eat my horse. You ate my horse. I move my cannon to your emplacement. To attack your cannon. This cannon, this horse can move to this position or this position. So now he moves his chariot to this position to protect this horse from your attacking by your cannon. And now I attack the horse as well. So he take it. Now why I attacked his horse? Because now his soldier has no protect Now, I want to attack the soldier with my cannon. Cannon 5 advances 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And checkmate. Right? Now, he advances this advisor. Advisor 4 advances 5. It's wrong. This motion is wrong because his general can't move to this position. And now I move my chariot to this position. And now the next move, I want to move my chariot to this position to checkmate. He can't attack my chariot because of my back chariot here. And his elephant can't move to this position or this position. And now the green one lose this game. Why? Because you can back your cannon to this place, right? If you move this cannon to this place, I take it using with my cannon, right? And now I advances my move. I move my advisor to 5. Why? Because I want next move my general to this position. And the next move, I can move my chariot to this position. You eat my chariot, and I eat your cannon, and you can't move your general to this position because of my general. Right? And now, what should the green do? How to move his piece to protect this general from being in check? How? If he move the chariot to this position, you just can eat it. Without any loss. So he can't get any benefits. So he will lose the game as well. So now, what he can do, advisor 6 advances 5. I want to move my general out to this position to threaten this position. Now how? If your opponent move the chariot to this position, it doesn't work. Now I move my general out. And now I will checkmate. Next move, I will move my chariot to this position to let your general be in check. How to do? So now the green checkmated. Okay. He can't move this cannon to this position, this position, this position, or to this position, because if you leave this position, this cannon will attack general, right? And now let's do it. He moves his chariot to this position to threaten my cannon, but it's late. Now my chariot 6 advances 1. Checkmate. You can't eat my chariot with your general, because I will take it. You only can use your cannon to checkmate me, my general. He can attack my general now, but I attack his cannon to checkmate again. Now he eat. And now the red one win the game. Okay,